Hi, all learners. Hope you are doing well. And today's video is all about business is not all about only technical or fundamental. There are a lot of other things. But in this particular video, I'm going to talk about how one person can select their winners. And even if you are having a very less knowledge on stock market, if you follow it, see when we buy certain thing even a phone or even a shirt or anything you buy, you have a common sense of how to operate. Likewise, when you are selecting a business, you don't require really a very deep research. You require maybe you are very much obsessed with that particular phone. You want to check everything, the storage, the speed, many features. And if you want to really buy a good phone, what you will do no for calling or something no you will buy that phone whatever whether it is anything whatever your budget shoots it any brand you want to call somebody it may be 2 lakhs it may be 1 lakh it may be 50,000 20,000 10,000 whatever it is your budget your purpose is to call somebody and not to complicate anything. When you buy a property, even do you really do an analysis of a land, the land soil quality, pollution, all these things? We generally don't do. We look at okay, this is at a rural area, pollution is less. This property is at a best very close to river and healthy environment. Then you take a decision whether to buy for your leisure time spending property, or you want to buy for your future, or you want to buy something in a metro. So you have a very one like and dislike is having a very doesn't take no too much time. If you even marrying a person, even after knowing of say meeting three, four, five times, no, will understand the vibes. So likewise, when you are reading a fundamental, a business, either you will reject that you are able to understand or you are unable to understand. It is not necessary some to anyone that everything you'll have to understand. कभी होगा कि आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है वो बिजनेस यू आर नॉट गेटिंग कि क्या बिजनेस है कैसे वो बिजनेस कर रहा है कैश को कैसे कैश में कन्वर्ट कर रहा है कितना बड़ा कैश कन्वर्शन साइकिल है सो यू आर नॉट गेटिंग एनीथिंग सो अवॉइड व्हेन यू आर इन डाउट just he'll have to stay away from that particular thing. Then what will happen? No, it may go do good, do bad. But if you know something is doing bad, but you know that particular sector very well, what you have on a conviction, that conviction on a particular business, okay, this particular business is doing bad due to this reason, and again they will do good. So basic sense of a business is very important. And then you look come on a technical chart. If you select a technical chart, suppose you are an investor, just keep in mind, no, whenever it's a rising, anything is a rising and above 60, this is a 60 line. So anything is going above 60 and taking a momentum, any point and staying above continuously. This is somewhere no one can take. This is a I like as of now, if I show it looks so if you look at my message on a Matchdoc, you will see that in a this zone only we got like I selected and shared because you'll have to combine that where government policy is following now the market strength or a candle strength on a monthly chart everything is above 60 so these are the business of which are winners and how long to ride and when to exit first you need to ask yourself do you really understand a business? I cannot say a typical weekly 30, 40, 20 EMA you take and take your exit. It depends on that whether the earning cycle is over or not. If a company, many people often ask that how to take an exit. You can make a rule of if the candle is closing below 30 weekly EMA, 40 weekly EMA as per your convenience. But What about no? That is a trailing exit that you can do as per your emotion. But if your entry is wrong, then if you're taking entry over here and stock is coming here and you are taking an exit and again stock is moving up. So this thing always will not work. If you understand the potential of a business, even you take entry over here and you know the earning visibilities are there, this stock may go further. It's all about no patience. I always say these all are our patience. These all are not the part of a chart. How much patience we have shown, whether we are holding like a monk, becoming a long-term investor in a right cycle. Becoming a long-term investor in a wrong cycle is very easy. You're holding your loss-making position, but winners, holding your winners is a difficult. Only you'll have to deploy the fund which you are not looking at. I'm not saying that everyone can do that, but if you can do certain thing that okay, this is my corpus, which I really don't require. What विजय केडिया सर से इज नो that जो भी मैंने मार्केट में दे दिया उसको मार्केट का ही मैं समझ लेता हूँ उसको मैं देखता ही नहीं हूँ वैसा अगर है क्योंकि आपको कैसे पता है कि वो एक महीना में मैं क्यों ज्यादा टेक्निकल को लेके बात नहीं करता हूँ वो भी बता दूंगा और कैसे टेक्निकल को आप थोड़ा अच्छे से मैं जैसे देखता हूँ वो मैं बताऊंगा थोड़ा अच्छे से या बुरा ये नहीं बोल सकता हूँ हर एक का अलग अलग तरीका है देखने का मैं मेरा तरीका बताऊंगा बट मैं कंप्लीटली टेक्निकल पे रिलाई नहीं करता हूँ सो माय पॉइंट हियर कि जब भी आप कोई भी एक चार्ट को देखते हो या बिजनेस को देखते हो वहां पे आपको you'll have to deploy fund that you are going to lose it. You don't know whether market will be in a downtrend for the next 2 3 months or next 4 5 months. Think about this is a monthly chart and you are getting a zero return for 4 months. But after that you are getting this return. You are getting a negative return rather if you have taken entry at 900, came down to 600, 50% down, drawdown in your portfolio. So people get scared. These are all are the no, learning what one should look at. Okay, this particular sector is having a potential, so I should hold. I should hold. Yeah, definitely you should not take after a business has given uh, a lot of rewards to people. No, it may spoil your time if you are getting a good other sectors where it is at early stage. You may opt. I'm not saying that this particular sector already gone and there is no revenue visibility. Defense, railway will be having a revenue visibility. Only thing is you may get some other sector which is at a growing stage, say semiconductor or medical equipment or water infra something or other thing. So let me come to this particular point that how we can select our winners. On a monthly chart, if RSI is 60, those you select. If you really don't want to mess, don't ever do like if you are suppose fundamentally you are good, technically you have a zero knowledge. Come on a chart, look at our RSI 60 is above or not. Then select and give time. It may come up and down. Now you'll have to correlate unless you are reading an annual report or conference call or you're understanding a business potential. The RSI may take a dent to your portfolio. So it's not only about RSI. RSI 60, if monthly time frame it is going up like above 60 level, add your position and forget, keep it till that particular business is above RSI 60, it is sustaining. If it is coming ever below RSI 60, then you may exit, but it will be a like I know that practically not possible. People will be when it is coming maybe RSI 60 below, it may come down to 3000 level. So you are holding maybe at 4470, 80 level. Like from a human psychology, it is not possible. People may look if you are going on a holiday, you are not looking at next 20 years, then definitely. RSI 40, 30, 20. Business cycle matters. If business cycle is after 10 years also, you are very sure that it will do good. Definitely, it is going to give a reward, or you may come back and see that it came down here and again at this point. So if you're staying in front of a screen or checking and your investment rationale is based on 3 to 5 years time frame, then always look at RSI sustaining above 60 is a multi-baggers. Generally, they gives monthly 60% people are bullish. 60% people are bullish. That is why RSI is going above 60. So when it goes, monthly accumulation already done. So stay in that particular business. Then the picture will unfold. Slowly announcement will come. Your job is to whether you understand business. Sometimes it is not necessary, that you need to become a chef to make any kind of a recipe. You may be a good foodie person who knows which is one is a good and bad. So as an investor, become a good foodie person. You should select a good business, rely on a good management, and select a business though which are above RSI monthly 60 level, and just trail it. And next thing, I just want to convey about how one can look at intraday trading or something weekly, monthly, daily, if you really want to do. So if you're coming on a weekly chart, if someone is asking that, no, that I want to take an exit, where to take an exit? This is a 10, 20, 10, 20, 40 EMA. So anything comes below 40, last point I have given 100. So as per your understanding about a business, your emotion, at least 10, 20, 40 weekly EMA. So if you're taking your exit, if anything coming below, so you can take your exit and don't regret, because if your entry should be, see, always keep in mind what I convey to everyone. One second. Sorry. Generally, not much use of this thing. See, this is a trend. If this is a higher low, take your entry at a not at higher high, take at higher low. Now you correlate with a close to 10 and 20 EMA. That is a base entry zone. Then you trail. So these all are very big return. Okay. So like in terms of even a short-term trader, if you look at this return, one second. This is 160%. Again, if someone is taking entry over here, 180%. Again, somebody taking over here, getting 170%. The point is, understand the trend, understand the trend, top-down approach you follow, look at a monthly chart, come on a RSI above 60, wait for a weekly RSI retracement on a trend retracement, and correlate with your fundamental study and take your entry. It is not a only simple entry in a price. It is a combination of a fundamental study and following a trend higher low. Take your entry. Now it is up to you how long you want to trail. What is the juice left in a particular sector? If someone is feeding you that trail or giving a system, you make your system. No, make your system 30 or 40 weekly EMA, means last 40 weeks accumulation zone. If it is breaching, so you exit. If it is not breaching, it is very simple. So for that, you don't require any other assistance. We should more spend on our reading for sector business instead of learning things from others. Use your logic. 40 weekly EMA, 20 weekly EMA. So those thing is required. See, I don't teach all this thing in my any session or anywhere. I teach something different, which are not only linked with and And this is not exactly, I don't want to talk on this, but that is not a fundamental study. I'm not someone guru or something. I do share my experience, what I understand. And rest, if you come on a weekly to now daily chart or something, I always say to everyone that look at a, forget this, come on, 4 hour chart. Every 4 hour chart will give you an idea about whenever market. I say that when market, what I look at 2 hour, 1 hour, 4 hour chart. If market overall, the benchmark, if it is in say downtrend, then open a 4 hour chart. Why? Because market is in downtrend, overall benchmark is in downtrend, and people are having, the retail people are not having the patience to hold anything. Most of them are trader, and if they're coming, no. So you will not see a pop-up of candle, big candle, if it is coming at a 4 hour chart. That means accumulation is happening. And that is not, and this big volume is not created by any retail players. This is done by some big players who are very much confident about a sector. That is why they are throwing their money or investing, and that is why this particular volume is coming. I'm just giving a Masdog example. It may be anything else. So 4 hour chart, say any other example of say CR Amsel. It's a strong trend stock. If you look at no CR Amsel, this is somewhere no. If you look at properly on a 4 hour chart. One second. Yep. Can you see that some accumulation was happening on a CRM sale cover in this particular zone? Now, this 4 hour zone plus trend was on a 4 hour chart was a sideways trend. Yes, the trend reversal. Now, from a sideways to it is going higher, high level. So, if it goes from sideways to higher, high level, and if you're taking particular this entry, this level after a post consolidation, this is not a higher high, higher low. From sideways to it is moving in a wave. So when it is giving a breakout from a range breakout, particular range, and the someone is bidding at a higher price, the price was not moving above this particular level, and someone is giving, ready to give at a 550, 560. So this kind of a range breakout with a very good volume on 4 hour chart. Now you look at the move. 30-35% move came. Fine. Now again, if you are actually looking at a, now people do sometimes don't draw support properly, which I convey to my people. One may look at, this is a zone where some volume has happened. So this is a particular candle where you have seen uh, some volume has happened. Of post that, this is the candle where some volume has happened. So your duty is to mark support over here and this candle. Wherever, now it is again your entry. Entry, you'll have to decide that how, whether you are very much confident on a particular business or not. It may come down to here. That time you'll have to show your conviction on a business. Are you trader or an investor? So do your risk reward calculation and on that basis, but marking a right way of support somewhere missing. People don't mark, they may be taking an entry. Suppose you are trailing, okay, and you want to take a short term exit. Your exit should be either, if you're a short term trader, your exit should be over here. And if you don't want to lose anything, and now if it is going that okay, fine, I have taken my entry, I don't want to lose, I will take my exit over here because last volume accumulation was in this particular zone. So the previous candle should be your support. Wherever the accumulation volume is coming, previous candle would be the support. Previous candle is a support. Here is a volume. The previous candle price is a the low is the support zone. Now mark this thing, trail it again. So in this way one can do, and I don't encourage trading is a skill. The more you spend on a particular in front of a screen or something, no, you know when to take your exit and entry. That is completely up to your understanding. But what mistake people generally made, no, on a 4 hour chart where I'm showing, because market was in downtrend. If market is in uptrend, I can convert it at in a 2 hour chart or a sideways trend. Say market is in a sideways trend, no, nowhere moving. 2 hour chart. So where is the volume? Here is a volume. One zone, one second zone, volume more or less. This is a zone where some volume came. So again, price is falling in this particular zone where some zone like congestion or multiple change in hand and interest was there, and small candle is forming, and from there again it is going up. So for us, short-term trader, I guess if they're taking entry and getting a 20%, which is a good return, and that one has to follow if you are following a chart. And I don't want to make more lengthy of this video and unnecessary. Don't want to drag. And maybe something else we will try to share with all of you about technical how you can do some other things. What I do, I will share. Hope it is beneficial. If it is beneficial, do please don't subscribe. If do share with somebody that maybe some people are taking a wrong entry or something, no, they will get benefited. Person who doesn't know much about the technical, they may get benefited. Can show just before our closing, I just want to show that not only this, any business which whatever I have discussed, you take which has given a phenomenal thing, no, those all are above RSI 60. Can you see on a monthly chart? It was above RSI 60. One second. Can you see that from here in this particular zone 30-40 level? Only I have shared it. It was above RSI 60, above RSI 60, and continuously now above RSI 70, and it is sustaining. Still, it has not given an exit. So, purely if you are selecting a business for your investment rationale, a monthly chart, uh, taking a new example. I'm not. Can you see that where we are now? The stock is sustaining and crossing RSI 60, NIIT, a monthly chart. Now, what we need to do, we need to whether we understand this particular business properly. It is not a guarantee that it will go up or down. It may come down again. So it is all about know what is happening, what structural changes is happening in a business, whether it can be a very big business. Those we need to really look at. I hope this video is helpful to all. Thank you.